Hello, this is Michelle from Divine Intuition, and welcome to your love reading for April 2020. Now, for this reading, it's going to be more towards the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies. Now, this reading is not gender specific. It is more connected towards our energies. So if you feel you are more towards the feminine energy and your love interest or partner is more directed to the masculine energy, then that's what is resonating for you. Or it could be vice versa. It could be masculine, you can feel masculine, and the love interest is feminine, whichever. Or but we are tuning into the divine energies of the masculine and the feminine, and this is what the cards are going to be based upon. Okay, now if you would like a personal reading with me, you can email me at divineintuition.readings@gmail.com. Just send an email about your situation, and then I'll send an email back. All right, guys, so let's begin with your reading. Hi, Geminis, and welcome to your love reading for April 2020. So for this reading, I'm going to be using the Witch's Tarot and the Psychic Tarot Oracle cards, okay? So I'll take two cards of the Psychic Tarot at the end of the reading, and I'll use the Witch's Tarot. So I'm just going to shuffle the cards, and I want you to concentrate in the energies here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few cards, and on the right, well, on the left, it's going to be the feminine energy, and on the right is going to be the masculine energy. And then the card that I'll put in the center is going to be the overall energy between the both of you, okay? All right, Gemini? So I'm going to shuffle these cards to see what's going on. Feminine energies. So very grounded energies, very successful for the feminines, if you are resonating towards the feminine. We have the Hangman. And we have the Ace of Cups. That's great. Lots of love for the month of April. Okay, we have the Two of Wands, choices for the masculine. Ace of Pentacles, beginnings in business. The Star, so lots of healing happening same time for the month of April. We have the Three of Swords. So let's take a look at why we have the Three of Swords in the first place. So, okay, let's analyze your readings first. So for the feminines, now if you resonate with the feminine energy, we have the King of Pentacles. And the King of Pentacles is a successful individual. So for the feminines, they're doing very well with their career at this time. Things are going well when it comes to money or status. It seems that things are progressing for them for the month of April. So Gemini, if you feel more towards the masculine energy, I feel like your feminine is going to be very focused towards work and career and job and building her money. And that's what she has her focus on mostly, I feel for the month of April. Whereas you're more connected towards things and choices and making a physical move or not. So you are making choices right now at this time, okay? So whether you are in a relationship or not, if it is a love interest, perhaps you are debating whether to make a decision regarding love interest. Perhaps there are two choices and you're debating between which love interest best suits you, Gemini, okay? That's what's happening with the masculines in this case. Or it just could be a decision towards a physical move, because I do see the globe here and they're making choices, right? The feminines are a little bit stagnant right now, and they are pretty successful in what they're doing, what you're doing, if it is resonating with you. But the feminines feel a little bit trapped right now at this time. There's nothing much they can do at this moment. It's kind of like they have to surrender and let things flow. Only time will tell when things can progress for them. They kind of have to start seeing things in a different perspective, but by doing this, it seems as if they are becoming not enlightened, but more wise because of the situation, because of this sort of stagnation. They have to pause for a bit with what's happening with them. right? The masculines seem to be also focusing on their money, on their pentacles. Seems as if the masculines are focusing on a business, perhaps. They're just starting on a business. The Ace of Pentacles is about new money coming in. So perhaps money is coming in now with regards to your business or careers or job, with whatever you're doing. Money is sure coming in, and it's pretty promising for you. So whichever you're dealing with, I think you should for sure carry on with what you're carrying on, masculines. I feel like this is gonna really help you out financially in whichever you need to, whichever goals you want to pursue, because there is a sort of level of stagnation here, right? So it's good that things are flowing for you. Now the feminines are very much in love right now. The Ace of Cups is about emotional fulfillment, things happening for them emotionally. They're pretty fulfilled right now with what they're doing. Perhaps something to do with the Pentacles, with what they're earning here, or the status, or doing something that they finally love to do. So the feminines are really connected to that, connected in what they want to do. Or perhaps very in love with the masculines. So there is definitely love here between the both of you. There's definitely healing as well, because the Star is about healing. It's about healing things from the past, wounds, situations that were painful, or situations in the relationship perhaps. So there is some sort of, if the relationship was a little bit toxic, then there's a little bit healing going on here, because the feminines are very much in love right now. There is a bond happening, but because there's certain distractions happening around you, it's hard to just focus on one thing for the feminines and for the masculines. So there is a waiting period here, and I think it has something to do with what the masculines are waiting for here. It looks like the masculines are waiting to make a move, make some changes, debating on something, whether to choose something over another, with regards to relationships, or with regards to job opportunities, or traveling perhaps, or movement, so or projects perhaps, maybe debating on which projects to focus on mostly, right? Now I do see the Three of Swords here, and the Three of Swords gives me the sense of heartbreak. Perhaps there is some sort of emotional trouble happening with the relationship right now at this time. There is a sort of maybe a little bit of distance with regards with situations that need healing, right? Because I do feel like there needs to be some sort of healing in the relationship at this time. I do feel you both are very hurt by some certain situations that have happened. So Geminis, I feel like the best way, if you want to fix certain things, is to communicate and discuss certain things to heal, to go towards the path of healing, right? So if we add this together, 17, 18, 19, 20, yeah, kind of resurrecting the love between the both of you, okay? Because there is a sort of distance between the both of you. Now, if it's just not regarding spouses and it's just a love interest, yeah, there is a sort of heartbreak between the both of you, probably misunderstandings, or probably have something to do with the stagnation and the choices that need to happen around you. But it feels like if you are more connected to the feminines, it feels like the feminine is pretty much connected to her own spirituality, I feel, her own divinity, doing things that she loves to do, perhaps, okay? She does feel like she is receiving a lot of love from the masculines, I feel, as well. So I think there is healing taking place here with the relationship. I feel it has something to do with choices, probably minor conflicts with the relationship, or something to do with the business, I feel. But yeah, there it could be a third-party situation as well. Maybe the feminines do have another love interest, perhaps. She may be interested in other potential partners, or and maybe the masculine can sense this, right? And this card often suggests a third-party situation, and could be difficult to make a choice in regards to love, right? And maybe this is what's making the masculine really contemplate between the relationship. So there's a lot of healing that needs to take place right now. There's a lot of choices that needs to be made in regards to the relationship, but they're both focused on projects and businesses. So Gemini, Make sure to communicate with your partner to see what's happening. Make sure to heal old wounds of the past. Maybe you just need to communicate certain things and heal those things and heal those wounds in order to allow the relationship to continue flowing and not get stagnant, right? Because the Three of Swords is pretty much a heavy, stagnant energy. It's an energy that keeps you living the past. So reliving the past situations of what hurt you in the first place in regards to the relationship, right? So make sure there's clear communications in order to heal certain things of the past, right? Because then this block can get removed, right? Okay, so let's take a few cards from the Psychic Tarot, Gemini. We have Authority, so that's a pretty strong masculine energy, so I do connect that with the masculines. So I do feel like the masculines are really focused on their work right now and what they're doing, their business or projects. So I feel like that could be the disconnection, the emotional disconnection towards the feminine could be affecting the relationship. That's what I feel. Okay, so the masculines could be too involved into practical things at the moment, very logical at this time. But in regards to the relationship, I suggest to really focus on your emotions right now, tune into your emotions right now, Gemini, if you want to resolve things with the feminine. Okay, I think you both need some love right now. And we have movement, choices, and decisions. Yeah, definitely there's choices to be made. Gemini, looks like you are viewing your options, and there's lots of doors here opening for you of possibilities, choices regarding relationships, choices regarding money, right? And traveling perhaps. There's just a lot of opportunities for you opening right now, Gemini, and that's why it's very important for you to really step back and contemplate on what's important right now at this time if you would like to fix certain things with your relationships. Okay, and I do see a strong masculine figure here, and whether this is related to you, Gemini, or your potential partner or love interest or spouse, there is a strong masculine energy in the relationship, and this could be throwing off the balance and harmony right now at this moment, so which could explain the Three of Swords at this time, right? So if you are very focused on work, if you are very focused on your pentacle, if you are the more related to the masculine energy, then I suggest to step back for a bit and harmonize that part of you, because right now I feel like connection is important at this time in regards to your relationships. It's very important to reconnect yourself with love, to keep a balance and not be too extreme when it comes to certain things in your life, to not just focus on one part of your life, but to keep a balance of both, you know, stay in the middle path. And if we do something that's too extreme, then it'll throw us off balance, right, Gemini? And that's why there can be a little bit of pain happening at this moment, right? Because we can be too extreme with work and with discipline and structure, and and we need to reduce this energy a little bit. This is for the masculines, right? Or it could relate it to the feminines as well. Maybe the feminines can be very focused with her job at this time, and can be giving out a lot of masculine energy as well, and can throw off the balance of focusing relationships and love, right? So there's nothing wrong with working hard and building something, but there just needs to be a balance. That's what I feel is you both need to work it out together and balance each other out, and attend to each other's needs. That's what I feel, is being there for each other and attending each other's needs. And that's how you can start healing the relationship and bring love back, okay? All right, Gemini, so I hope you enjoyed this reading of April 2020, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.